Hi, it's Mints from My Life Mints. Thank you so much for stopping by. So today's video, I want to share with you, I guess, my creative process when it comes to the December Daily. I'm a little hesitant to be doing December Daily this year. I'm really not in the mindset for Christmas or, the December Daily. I just finished moving several weeks ago and I just feel like my mind is still like a huge scramble and it's all over the place, and I feel like I'm not there yet. I have boxes that I still want to organize and unpack, so I'm not even in the mood for Christmas, unfortunately. Although I love Christmas so much, I'm just not there. So I'm reluctantly setting it up just in case I do get in the mood all of a sudden and that it's ready to go. I'm using this notebook that I got from Tracy. This is a Tools to Live By. I think she bought it from Taiwan. And I'm just measuring out on the, what is this called? The cutting board. I'm just using some masking tape or some washi tape, and I'm measuring the dimensions on the cutting board so that I can cut the papers easily on here, instead of just, I would most likely usually just trace the notebook on the paper and then cut it around, but I don't know, for some reason I felt like taking out my cutting board and my X-Acto knife and going at it that way. You can see here I'm having huge issues with this washi tape. I think it's because it's most likely 2 to 3 years old, and it's a Daiso one, or it's a 100 yen shop one, so it's one of the cheaper ones, and I always find that the cheaper washi tapes have this issue where they kind of, the adhesive gets really sticky after a while and then you just can't use it anymore. I don't have any issue like this with the nice brand ones. For example, MT is a very reputable brand, and I never have issues with that, even though it's been several years. I never have issues with that washi tape brand. So I cut out the tissue paper, and then I'm just going to stick that or glue that on top of the cover so that although the typewriter is very, very beautiful, I just wanted to kind of make the cover a little bit more Christmas themed or holiday themed. I don't remember if I mentioned it, but I believe this is a field notes size or similar to, just like slightly bigger than the field note size. It doesn't have a lot of pages, which is perfect for me because I will most likely chunk it up a bit, and so that's why I decided to use this, and it has like a green cover on it anyways. I am using some of, if I remember the brand, I will leave the link down below, but I use several different paper pads and paper companies to decorate this notebook. Just to be straight up with you, this video is not really exciting. It's just me decorating like pre-decorating the pages, just so that it's ready to go. And I don't do every single page, but I will tape washi tape and stickers here and there. You can see, I will show you a clip of my stash as well, like my December daily stash. So it's not going to be super exciting. It's not going to be any process or anything like that. Just giving you the heads up. It's just me pre-decorating the Christmas or the December daily notebook. I will also share with you later on the leather notebook that I'm going to house this in. I'm very excited about it. I filmed an unboxing, but I don't know, lately I just want to enjoy the unboxing process for myself. I feel bad because I know people enjoy watching the unboxing videos, but sometimes I just really want to, open it up and just really enjoy the process of unboxing without having to say anything or without having to, I don't know, talk about the whole unboxing process. I hope that makes sense. I just kind of want to sit down quietly, the kids are asleep, and just quietly unbox it and enjoy it for myself. But I did film it. I just didn't do, I wasn't talking through the whole thing. So I will most likely do like an update slash unboxing type of video and share with you what notebook cover I'm using for this. I just I ripped out some cream colored pages from several of my different notebooks, and I'm going to be tipping those in, just adding some washi tape on the borders of the paper just to pre-decorate, like I said. I found this very useful. I did this, I think it was, I want to say last year or 2 years ago, where I pre-decorated some of the pages, or most of the pages I think, and I found myself, it's very, very helpful when you are very busy and you just don't have any motivation to decorate and you just want to write something down or you just want to stick a picture down. But at the same time, it was kind of limiting. So this year, I'm not going to do every single page, but I decided to do some minimal decorating so that it's there. I will show you at the end of the video. I stick some ephemera in between the pages so that they're kind of floating around. And I think that will help. Sometimes, like I have this box, this December daily box, and all the stickers and ephemera bits are in that box, but maybe there will be some days where I'm just so tired and exhausted and all I want to do is take out this notebook and just journal. So I thought maybe if I have some floating pieces in the actual notebook that I won't have to feel like, you know, it's a chore to take out the December daily box and this and that. So I decided to just do that. I'm just stamping. I'm using the dater stamp to stamp out some of the dates in advance. I realize now that it's quite close to each other, so I will continue that. I ended up continuing after I filmed, or after I finished filming the video, I ended up continuing with the dates, and I spaced them out a lot better. This one here was, the dates are quite close together. And this piece is from some Happy Mail that I received last year or 2 years ago. I'm so thankful for all the Happy Mail. It's a beautiful piece, and I was just hoarding it. I think it's on like deli paper, is that what it's called? It's very thin. It feels like kind of like parchment paper, but it's a bit different. And I discovered this really cute Santa Claus card that I received from Yu Techo. I think it was from last year, and it just makes me happy, so I kept it in my December daily stash box. So now I'm just gluing it down. But yeah, it's this, I think it's parchment paper, or it's similar to parchment paper, but she's painted on top of it like a jelly paint, or it's called jelly printing, I think it was what it's called. So it's very, very pretty, and I decided to just tip that in instead of just hoarding it. And I think I could use that for little, I don't know if I find like some magazine cutouts or some recipes or something that I want to keep in there, I can always stick that in there. And included in that was this tag that she's created, so I'm just cutting that down. Sorry, that's my son's hand. He was beside me kind of crafting and doing his thing, and he just wanted to see what I was doing. Yeah, and then I have some vintage pieces. Oh, I don't remember who this is from. I want to say Saturday Vintage, but I don't really remember. I'm sorry. I think it was like a Christmas pack that I purchased several years ago with all these vintage Christmas pieces, but I decided to prepare some, I don't know what you would call this, like ephemera bits, sticking some tags and things together so that I can, I don't want to stick the whole thing in, but I wanted to, like I said, have some floating pieces within the notebook so that I can just grab them and then use them for whatever page that I feel like using it for. And this little piece is from, I want to say Seria, maybe Seria or Daiso, I don't really remember, but I know it's from one of the hyakuen shops. But it's a really cute, small little cute envelope with Santa Claus, and I think there's one with a reindeer, but I thought it's just, I like to have these like little envelopes and tuck spots and things like that tucked in and tipped in. Here I'm grabbing the cream colored paper that I tore out from one of my notebooks, and I decided to add some washi tape to the edge there, and I'm going to tip that into the notebook. I did more of this after I turned the camera off. I actually took out some pattern paper and did the same thing. Yeah, I think it's a nice way to kind of spice things up if you have a really bland white notebook like mine. If you're not into like the whole stark white pages, you can tip different types of papers in here and there throughout the notebook, and it makes things really interesting and fun. And I'm just grabbing some of the more the vintage stickers, the adhesive is quite like it doesn't work. It doesn't work as a sticker anymore. So just decided to take some of the sticker pieces from this paper set and just adding some more decorations to the page. And it's pretty self-explanatory from here. It's just me decorating the pages. I am curious to know if you have any plans for December Daily. Do you pre-decorate your pages like I am doing right now, or do you have a basket full of Christmas things or holiday things that you kind of pull from every day? I'm curious to know, do you have a favorite size that you like to do? I have been doing this field note size for 2-3 years, I think. Gosh, I don't remember. I know they've all been very small. I want to say I did a passport size too, maybe 3 years ago. But anyways, I'm going to have to take a look at my older videos. If I remember to, I will post the link down below to some of my older videos of my December Daily. They're so fun to flip through at the end, and there are many years where I'm trying to organize and kind of clear up my stash area, and then I stumble upon my December Daily journals, and I love to flip through them because they're so much fun. I absolutely love the holiday season and the Christmas season. It's actually my birthday on Christmas, and it's such a warm feeling. I guess I really, really like this season, but I think I stick to smaller notebooks during this time of year because as you all know, it's very, very hectic and very busy, and there's just so many things to do that I don't want to set myself up for disaster. And having these smaller sized notebooks kind of pre-decorated, or having your stash with you easily accessible, I think helps a lot, or helps for me anyways. Helps me easily decorate the page in a really, really quick time. So here I am just looking through all of my pieces, bits and small bits of pieces of paper and tags and things that I've sewn. I don't know if you can see there, it's kind of hard to see, but I've sewn some of the number tags to other pieces of paper. I've used red thread so that it kind of stands out a little bit more. I'm kind of glad that I kept these. I feel like the sewing adds a bit of texture and a bit of fun to the page as well. And at the time of organizing this Christmas set, or this Christmas December Daily box of my collection, I guess you can say, at the time it was kind of time consuming and took a lot of effort for me to kind of organize. Like before this, I would have, Christmas papers here within the papers, and then I would have tags over here with all the other tags, but I decided to just stick them all into one box, my December Daily box, so that it's all there. And at the time it was a bit, like I said, it took a little bit of effort, but I'm glad that I did that. I hope you can find some time to do that yourself, to kind of create yourself a basket or a box of some sorts that you can kind of pull from every day. I think it's really, really helpful to have that. Yeah. But yeah, if you have a favorite size that you tend to gravitate towards for your December Daily, please let me know down below. How do you decorate your pages? Do you have any tips for me or for other people that are reading the comments? If you have any tips, I would love to hear them. I have a trouble using stamps, and I feel that I don't know what it is. I just I feel that it takes a lot of time for me to take the stamps out, and I've already taken out the stamps that are related to December Daily, and I've put them in my December Daily box, but I just feel like it's such an effort to take out the stamps and then put them on the acrylic block and then ink them up, and I know I'm just complaining now. It's really not a big deal at all, to be honest with you. It's easy to stamp down a page, and it adds so much character and so much fun to the page, but I don't know what it is. I just sometimes, at the end of the day, I don't really want to have to take out the stamps and then clean up the stamps after I'm done, and I don't know. I'm just complaining now. Sorry about that. So yes, you can see me. I am going to be taking some ephemera bits and papers and things like that, and I'm adding them to the pages, randomly adding them to the pages. I think this year I will go chronological. I think it was last year I didn't do that. I just kind of went from page to page, from feeling to feeling. So if I felt like today I was on page 3, and then the next day I felt like, oh, somewhere near the end of the book kind of is gravitating, I'm gravitating more towards the end of the book, I would go there, like I would be flopping through the pages. But this year I think I'm going to do chronological and just do 1 to 25 instead of the whole December. And I highly doubt, I'm sorry, but I highly doubt I will be recording every single day. I did that for a bit, and I think it was 2 years ago, and it was I would film every day, but I wouldn't upload every day, and I would kind of clump the videos together and show you the videos that way. But I just feel like this year I don't want to promise anything. I am so overwhelmed with the move, and although I have extra help now that I'm closer to my in-laws, I just yeah, I don't want to set up myself for disaster. But anyways, I've rambled on long enough. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you some ideas, and thank you so much for watching. I will see you soon. Bye-bye.